Hey guys, it's Das. I am bringing you the recap of our first Reddit War Tournament Season 3 match versus Reddit Vortex. It was a victory, 54-52, with an interesting BD. I believe it was 4-7-9. To say this was an interesting match might be an understatement. Aaron with Vortex suggested we title this one A Series of Unfortunate Events, and I think there is not a better name I could possibly think of than that. We had originally wanted this to be an NDL-style war, but weren't able to negotiate that, and thank God we didn't, because this was one for the record books. This war for us had the lowest hit rates I've seen since before we started competitive play. I think our 9s finished with a 22%. But at a certain point, we were at 13. We had 2 10v9 tip fails on top of that. So I think Vortex were base building gods, judging by our hit rates, because that can be the only explanation for how that happened. So congratulations to Vortex for some insane base building. That's all I'm going to say on that. But no, so this was, from the get-go, this was an interesting one. Things did not go our way, and to say we were worried would be an understatement. Halfway through the war, things were looking pretty bad. But honestly, we put our heads down, and kind of as a group, we planned out exactly what we needed to do to efficiently clear the remaining bases, including the 7 to 8 dips needed to clear the 9s. Yes, that's correct, 7-8 dips. And we got to work, and honestly, that resiliency is what won it for us. We were able to be very efficient with the second half of the war. We were 40% 10v11, freeing up a lot of our 10s to dip on those 9s. Our 11s were perfect on dips on the 10s, which allowed us to only use 2 hits on the 10s. And because we were able to clear 2 of their 4 11s, we were able to use 2 of our 11s on theirs. So it was a very efficient 1 to 2 hits per base on the top half of the war map. And because of that, we were able to pull it out with a 2-star margin. The difference between the 2 wars were both sides had just a terrible day for the 9s. I think we had 22, they had 24%. The difference really was their 11s had 2 dip fails, and their 10s had around a 20% hit rate on our 11s, which basically allowed us to pull out the win. So this was a defensive war on both sides, just an absolute slugfest, and a war that really tested our resiliency and our kind of cohesion as a clan. Because it's pretty easy to start pointing fingers with a Town Hall 9 hit rate like that, but we didn't fret, and we were able to get it done. So it's not a war I would look to replicate anytime soon. And I'm certainly happy we didn't get the NDL war we wanted. But you know what? We're not afraid to ask for it, an NDL war in the next one, because I would like to think this was purely an anomaly. It was something we've never seen. In general, our 9s and our 10s and 11s have finished way stronger than when they started the MLCW season. I'll chalk this one up to exhaustion from having just finished our MLCW finale and season in general. So congrats to everybody who did pull out the triples that we needed to win. That goes to our 11s and our 10s who were dipping, and, for Southern, Earl, Lady, and Seth for some clutch 9v9 action to get us within that narrow margin of victory. It was not pretty, but a win's a win, and we're happy to get it. It's a good start to the RWT season. Top 3 of 7 clans make it to playoffs postseason, and we are in definitely the competitive of the 2 divisions. every clan with league experience is in our division. So everyone counts here. You can't have an easy week or a down week. We got lucky in a way with this win. And we face Argonne next week, who is undefeated in their league play. So it was, like I said, it wasn't a pretty one, but it was a good one. And the fact that we were able to overcome the challenges in front of us and pull out the victory. It was certainly a learning experience. Something, the big takeaway for us was, just need to keep working on those nines. We need to keep working together and getting better. It wasn't due to us spamming only one attack and it not working over and over. We tried hogs, we tried loons, we tried witches, we tried dragons. It just wasn't working that day, and that's okay. That's the reason we're able to cover each other's back and look out for each other. So all in all, it was an interesting one. Hell of a first week to RWT, but like I said, a win is a win, and I'm happy we landed it today. So see you guys for the recap after Reddit Argonne, which is our next match, and I think that one's gonna be that's gonna be a barn burner. So excited for that one coming up here in a week, and we're gonna be doing our best to make it a good one. So I'll talk to you later.